What's goody, people? Back from a long hiatus. It's your boy, Lionheart. Once again, coming at super fantastical, magical, actual information. I'm done with the introductions. We're going to go straight to business. And we're going to talk about the Apple launch event that happened September 10, 2013. Apple talked about a lot of things at this launch event, none of which were interesting, if I'm honest. So we're going to get straight into it and talk about the most important thing that was at the show and everyone was waiting for, the iPhone 5S. Just for the record, I'd like to say that this was another uninspiring, uncreative, uneventful, unmotivating, uninspiring, unengaging, unlikable, dismal, boring events, which I've come to call expect the expected from Apple. Since Steve Jobs has gone, they have done nothing, update and improve the software, and that is it. Nothing beautiful, nothing fantastic, nothing creative, nothing innovative has come out from this phone since Steve Jobs has gone. It's like when he died, all the innovation and charisma and new stuff died with him because Apple aren't doing nothing with it. They're not doing nothing. Nothing. The best thing that I can say that I've seen from this phone is Siri. That is it. That she talks to you and she can read articles to you and all that kind of stuff. It's nothing. The phone is nothing but apps anyway. And that comes from the community and developers. But anyway, let's be honest, the iPhone is a good phone. So I'm not going to completely stand here and blast it, even though I do think that the Samsung is better. But the iPhone is a good phone. We need iPhones in this day and age. Although it does a lot of things to corrupt and invade our privacy, especially with all the news that has come out about certain affiliated tyrannical systems that are in place to invade our privacy, especially through our smartphone, Android phones. Phones are very powerful and integral to our way of life. They're like supercomputers. They have our lives on them. Our pictures, our personal details, information as to where we go, what we do, who we plan on seeing, where we want to see things, how we want to see things, what we want to engage in. Phones are very, very fantastic and very, very powerful. The more powerful, the more they can do, the more we keep on them. Everybody does stuff on their mobile phone. Adventures that they've been on. Some people keep personal pictures on there. There's a lot of information, bank details, news that's going on in your life, personal events that happen in your life that you want to be secret. Phones are very, very personal to us. All our phones are personalized to us, so it's very, very important. So the more powerful they are, the more they can do, the more we love them, and the more features we want. And that's what I mean. I will say that's what Apple does with the apps. They make it more personal, but so do all phones. But Apple do that well. They were one of the first people to do that, other than Nokia. Even though people are forgetting about Nokia, Nokia were one of the people that were doing all that kind of stuff with customization, with the wallpapers and the ringtones and all that kind of stuff. Even though I will say the ringtone, they're out of here because now they know that they can monopolize ringtones, as in you buy ringtones, all that kind of stuff where you make ringtones. They're gone now. So it's a bit of scaling back and going forward going on. But it's all to do with manipulation. You know how it is these days. I'm digressing. So we're going to go straight back to Apple and talk about their launch event. What did they do at the launch event? They spoke about what the new phone, the 5S, is going to be better than in comparison to the iPhone 5. What did we see? We saw that they're going to have 3 new colours. Gold, silver and silver. A launch event. And this is what you're going to show us. No comment. The one thing I will say that I respect is the A7 processor, which essentially makes it the first 64-bit processor on a mobile platform. That is the first. It's godlike. It's godlike. I respect it. I do respect it. That one, I'll give them credit. But what would you expect with the movement of technology? With the movement of technology, technology's always got to get better. There's always got to be new ways of improving technology and making things faster and more optimal. So, can I pat Apple on the back and say, well done for improving the processor? No, I can't, and I won't. Sorry. They say it will be 2 times better than the iPhone 5. I believe it when I see it. I like the Siri. They've improved Siri, where Siri can do more, talk more, she knows more, and all that kind of stuff in presentation. So I respect that. That one's good. My bad. That's the iOS 7. So that's got nothing to do with the iPhone 5S. So stay free there, Apple. The phone also has a new flash. 2 new LEDs. White and amber, which basically means better photographs when you take them. No comment. The phone also has an improved camera, which has a slow-mo mode and a burst mode. And I ain't gonna bother you the technical stuff because it's boring and I don't want to bore you with it because I don't want to bore myself. So what I will say is this. It basically means smooth videos. That's basically what it is. Say all the technical stuff you want, but you say that just because you like to hear the sound of your own voice. It basically means smoother videos. No comment. Another thing which was the biggest feature that they presented was that it has a fingerprint sensor, which basically means you no longer need to punch in a code or deal with the lock screen, because all you need to do is touch the home button and then that will unlock your phone for you. No comment. This is not for me, man. This is not for me. This is for all the people that follow Apple blindly, that will stay in the queue for like 4 weeks outside the shop, waiting for them to release the new Apple product so they can buy it, and they'll be on the newspaper and in blogs, on YouTube and in newspapers saying I was the first one to buy the iPhone5S in England, America, Italy, France, Spain, wherever. That's basically what it is. So that kind of stuff is not for me, man. That's for all the Apple sheep, the people that follow Apple so blindly and that will like anything that Apple do. Apple could sell a brick to these Apple people. Is have a brick, paint it silver or gold or whatever colour they're putting it in, put the word Apple on it, put it in the shop and people gotta buy it. You know, because that's what it is now. That's why I still believe that fluoride is still being used in water. Because the way people are so crazy and fanatical about something that happens, when an event happens, people get so fanatical about it that I believe that it's to do with fluoride. And if you don't know what fluoride does in water, look it up. So, I don't know. Personally, this event meant nothing to me. I mean, you ask yourself, is this acceptable? Is this acceptable, really? Is this really acceptable for a launch event, a press event? From what Apple was before, with the iPod, with the Nano, with the first iPhone, with the Macs, with the MacBook Pro, with the notebook. Is this really acceptable? 3 new colours, a flash, a new camera, a new processor, and a fingerprint sensor. Is this acceptable? To you, this is acceptable? Okay, if it is, whatever. Everyone's entitled to their own opinion. I respect everyone's opinions, just like I have my own opinion, you know. And first of all, this is a first impression because of what happened at the event in California, the Apple launch event. You know, I haven't actually had hands-on with it, but I saw it at the California event. So that's what I think. If you think something different, let me know. So that's me and my opinion of it. I mean, out of 10, from what my first impressions was if I'm going to bundle it with iOS 7 that comes out September 18th and the iPhone5S which comes out September 20th, I would give it all as a bundle of 4 out of 10. And that is me being extremely generous. Extremely generous. So that's all I really got to say about that, to be honest with you. So until next time, internet, don't be free, and Apple, stay free.